Last week, I told you that they lied to you about building a business. This week, I'm going to show you what building a business really looks like, right? So, I flew into San Francisco last week, walked into the Barnes and Nobles, and saw my books sitting on the shelves. And in that moment, it hit me that there were 5 lessons that I wanted to share with women building their digital businesses. And I really feel like you guys need to hear it. So let's get into it. But before we dive in, let me tell you who I am and why it actually matters. My name is Diana Richardson Philippus. I am a 5-time published author. I am a business and brand strategist and a faith-led entrepreneur. So I have invested over $30,000 in my own business education, and I help women entrepreneurs find their first buyers and build profitable digital businesses. No hype, no gatekeeping, just the real truth about what it actually takes to build this business. When I walked into the Barnes & Noble in San Francisco, I didn't walk in with an extremely massive marketing budget. I didn't walk in with millions of followers, right? I walked in with my story. 5 books that documented my journey as a woman entrepreneur building something real. And my books are not on the shelf because of some massive campaign, but because my story resonated with people, because my strategies actually work. So here's what this taught me about your digital product launch. You are sitting on the most powerful tool you will ever have, your story. The struggle that you overcame, the problem that you're able to solve, the thing that you figured out that no one else showed you. That is your marketing, you guys. Stop waiting for the perfect brand photos and the perfect website. Start telling your story right now. And the women who need what you have right now, your 21st buyers, they are not looking for perfection, you guys. They are looking for someone who is just like them, right? Someone who is down to earth, someone who is authentic, someone who has a real solution to their problem. That's you. Lesson 2. So Barnes & Nobles is known as one of the biggest book retailers in the world, right? And my books are on their shelves. Not because millions knew my name, but because the right people did. The right distributor, the right contacts, the right positioning. Women come to me every day and say, Diana, I have this digital product or, I have this business idea, but I can't launch yet because I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough social media presence in order to do it. And I want you guys to hear me very clearly right now. You do not need a big audience in order to make your first sale. You really don't. 20 focused buyers who already have a problem that your product solves will change your business faster than any 10,000 followers who are just watching you. Those 20 buyers are not strangers. They are people who are already in your world, in your DMs, on your email list, in your community. You just haven't identified them yet. Lesson 3. So my book didn't get on the shelf because it was perfect. It got there because I finished it. And I put it into the world before I felt completely ready. And don't get me wrong, you guys, writing a book and putting your knowledge, or packaging your knowledge up and putting it out to the world can actually be a scary thing, even for me. Even though I know that all of the things in my books are things that I've actually lived, things that I've actually taught women, these strategies, they're known to be true. But even still, putting them on paper and putting it in a book and then publishing it and then having it on and then having it out in the world for people to see can sometimes be a scary thing. And I think that a lot of the time we actually talk ourselves out of our own blessing. I see so many women with brilliant, and I really do mean brilliant digital product ideas who are still tweaking it, right? Still editing, still waiting for it to be perfect, right? Before they even launch it out to the world. And I need you to also hear this. Perfect is the enemy of done. Think about that. Your first launch does not have to be your best version. It really doesn't. It just has to exist. A product that exists and that is selling will always beat a product that is still in the background and not launched and not available to people. And so what I want you to know again is that your 21st buyers are not buying perfection, but they are buying the transformation that only you can give to their problem. So get it done and get it out there, you guys. Your first buyers are waiting like right now. Lesson 4. So standing in the Barnes and Nobles, right? I thought about my very first book sale. It wasn't a stranger, that bought it. It wasn't someone who found me through an ad. It wasn't someone, it was someone who already knew me, you guys, already trusted me and believed in what it was that I was building. And that is how your very first digital product sale is going to happen. Not from the cold audience who just discovered you, but from someone who is already in your world. Someone who has been watching you, following you, asking you questions, whether it be in your DMs or whether it be people that you know that are asking you for questions on how to solve their problem. Because I say all the time, when it comes down to your digital product, it's something that you already know. It's something that people are constantly asking you about. So when I say that you are the answer to a question that people have that only you can solve, I really mean that. Lesson 5. So the hardest truth about building a digital business that no one really says out loud is that nobody's coming to save your launch, right? The algorithm is not going to magically push your product and your stuff in front of people. A viral post is not going to solve your sales problem. You have to go and get your buyers personally, intentionally, and strategically. So you guys, these were my 5 lessons, right? And what I want you to know is that your story, the problem that you solve, is your marketing. You do not need a big audience. I can't say this enough, you guys. Like, you do not need a big audience at all in order to begin making your first sales. You do not need a big audience for you to go and get your 20 buyers. You just need the right people. So done is going to beat perfection every single time. Your first buyer is closer than you actually think. And nobody is coming to save your launch, you guys. You have to go and get it yourself. You have to begin to execute. Like, for those that may know me, and as you get to know me, you're going to hear me say that word a lot. Execution, you guys. So if this video spoke to you, like and subscribe because we are just getting started. Drop a comment and let me know which lesson actually hit you the hardest. And if you're ready to stop waiting and to go and find your 21st buyers right now, go ahead and grab my free checklist, completely optional, but it is there as a tool for you guys to find your 21st buyers and begin implementing like today. It shows you exactly where to find your 21st buyers in your world right now. And I'll see you guys soon.